Hello and welcome back. In this video, I am finishing a painting that I've been working on for a few weeks, and I want to share with you my thoughts and my process. So let's get started. Now, if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2 of this video series, go check it out, and I'll leave the links in the description. And don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And if you feel led, hit that super button in the comments. Send a few bucks to buy me a cup of coffee. Your support helps things keep the content flowing, and you will be greatly blessed for your giving. Now, I have been relayering the same colors back over a lot of the muted areas and kind of reshaping the design. So what I'm doing now is simply taking this warm white color and reinforcing the existing shapes and adding some more in different spots on the canvas. And by the way, the size of these two canvas panels are 12 inches by 26 inches. And to me, the odd dimensions of these canvases make it a little bit challenging to, create the flow with all the shapes in the piece. And this is where I got stuck and frustrated with the original design, because to me, it just felt busy and stiff. Now, when I say I was really stuck, I mean I was really stuck. I knew something else was needed to be added to the design, because frankly, there was just too much green and red, and the design felt static to me. So right now I'm layering in this dullish pink color, which I absolutely love, and against the green and red. And my thought was to create some places around the design to give some balance and the eye some rest. And if you notice, I'm being really intentional where I'm layering these new shapes, and also I'm careful not to make the shapes similar to what's already there. You want to create contrast with color and shapes to keep the design interesting and flowing. Now, at this point, I'm still not totally on board with the way it's going, but I do have some hope. Now I am taking the risk in going back with some black, and I'm learning to use black more conservatively, or I'll just start filling up the canvas and it'll overpower the balance of the other colors. So I have to be careful on how I use black. Here I'm just adding some more black shapes here and there, taking a little rest. And I think what I'll do is I'll add some more bigger shapes. So let's add some bigger areas of that pink color, which will tone down the contrast of the overall piece. This process is a cycle of adding and subtracting by layering color on top of existing color. And the other thing I tried to do is balance the piece out by adding small shapes of the same color in strategic spots throughout the design. I believe I was being extra careful of where the colors fall, because I really want to have continuity between the two panels, but that may have been the reason I felt the design was a bit rigid. Now let's go back to reshape some areas with the green with my flat brushes, which I absolutely love. And let's make sure that the shapes within those areas are nice and crisp. So I'm just kind of tightening up the edges, those areas, to see if there's any like overflow of paint or drips, and I'm getting rid of that. Here I'm going back in with some black and rethinking some of the shapes down there with the black. And I'm just kind of trimming everything up as I go along. Now, I probably felt like it was a little bit too busy down there, so that area is definitely going to change. And what I'm thinking now is, how do I get rid of like all the little knickknacks and details, because there's a lot going on towards the bottom of the piece. So now I'm just thinking, okay, how do I tone it down? How do I get rid of some of the busyness that's taking place? And you can see it like throughout the canvas. Now let's zoom in from another angle to give you a better look at the piece. First, I want you to notice how I got rid of that annoying extended black shape that was in the middle of the two panels. To me, it was like a black hole drawing away attention of the eye, of all the wonderful things that was going on in the design. So I think it was just too distracting, so I got rid of it. And here I'm putting in this beautiful blue color that to me was the best decision that I made on the whole piece, because I feel the shapes are really tying together now, and it's communicating a powerful message of what I want to express through this series of works that I'm creating for my show. So I feel like the blue was like the finishing touch that needed to tie everything together and to make this work. And here I'm just extending it on the side and just kind of trying to figure out where else I can balance the piece out with this blue color. So here I'm just kind of dabbing and kind of thinking about where to go next. Adding a little bit of black here and there, just like little dots here and there. So this is like the finishing stage where I kind of put a little bit of detail, but not a lot. I try to, be conservative, but again, there's always room to go crazy again, so I'm trying to use some restraint. But I think it works, and I'm excited about the piece. So here I'm extending that black up in the corner, and it's just like, at this point, it's those little details that you do that really make the piece come alive. It's those little marks. It could be like a little dot in the corner, and that's what I look out for at this point. So what I'm about to do now is I'm going to take some gray and I'm going to put some windows in those big shapes. And I'll show you what I mean once my handle's ready. If you can see those little squares, those little windows that I'm painting in, and it's just a nice little finishing touch that I always put into my pieces. I think it's a great little motif, and it indicates community, it indicates city, buildings, and this is what I wanted to show in this piece, like community, So this is like the final stretch. We're almost done, and besides what you see here, I'll probably put like a few little knickknacks here and there, but for the most part, this is the finished piece. And I enjoyed it. This was a great piece, and I loved it. And especially when I put the blue in, I think it changed the whole dynamic of the piece. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Okay, folks, we are at the end of this piece. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe and buy me a coffee if you were blessed. So I love you all. Yahweh bless. And I will talk to you all again soon. Peace out.